Okay, looks like we're pretty much all set. What do we got here? About 5 seconds to go. What the hell? Okay, so let's do this. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my stream. I'm Pierre, your host. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know that I did, at least, that's for sure. Always enjoy my weekends. Watch a lot of sports with my son. And right now in the soccer world of Europe, there's a lot of games going on, a lot of important games. So it was a blast. So anyways, I realized just a few minutes ago, while I was doing my Instagram live stream, because before I do this stream here on YouTube, I do a very short 8, 10, 12, 15-minute Instagram feed where I show people basically how I set up the studio to do this YouTube stream. So as I was doing that, I realized when I was explaining what I was going to do today, I realized that in fact this is going to be an extremely short stream because once I do what I do in the background, I can't do anything else until it dries. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. So anyways, let's go over to the computer. Let's check out quickly what we did on Friday to refresh our memories, and then we'll tackle our day from there. So what did we do on Friday? Let me see. Oh yes, well, we did the details to our plants that we had on the background. And that took us, well, several hours, all afternoon, basically. And I'm pretty much sure that's all we did do. Showed people a little bit how acrylic paints are nothing else but plastic. But anyways, so that is basically what we did. No point of wasting any more time. This is going to be, like I said, a really short stream. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to do these little bubbles, these little planets in white. I'm going to use white paint because I'm going to want the colors to go to, to show through the white, to show through the colors, so they're nice and electric, nice and vivid colors. That's what I love. What colors will these bubbles eventually be? I will have to figure that one out tomorrow. I have no idea. It might be yellows maybe, and maybe not. Maybe I'll be light greens, because I do plan on adding a few more leaves in here. We'll see. We'll wing it tomorrow. That's not today's problem. So let me just grab a little palette right here. And I got quite a few of them. I guess they're all going to work okay. Let me see if I can't scrape off some of this older paint here. When the paint is on thick, it just peels off. When it's thin like this, well, it has a tendency to stick a lot better. I'll just use my house painting skills to clean off the palette. There we go. Why? When I was a carpenter, I sure did a lot of house painting. When I was a carpenter and you were my lady. Okay, good enough, good enough. So, let me make a little bit of room here. There we go. So just white paint, some water, so it flows on. I can't believe how short this stream is going to be. What a drag. When things will warm up, it'll be a lot easier because I'll be able to put my fan here, turn it on full blast, and that will help dry and I can work like non-stop. But right now, especially today, well, it's just not, still kind of chilly out. So I'm not going to put the fan on and catch a spring cold. So I'm not going to need all that much paint. But yet I am going to clean off my knife And I'm going to, while I'm drying this, I'm going to check out and make sure everything is working. I turned on the microphone, that's a good sign. And no drop frames, everything's about 5,000 kilobytes per second upload speed, that's pretty cool, at 30 frames per second. So everything is going pretty smoothly, and that's a good thing. Now I'm going to grab a fat paintbrush just to mix the water with the paint so it goes a little quicker. Not that I'm in any rush, but since this is a live stream, we don't want it to be too boring either. So I'm just going to very quickly turn this thick white paint into a beautiful texture that will glide on the canvas nice and easy. Turn it into a nice nice little creamy, there we go. Just work this. There we go. Round and round. There we go, that looks pretty good. I don't want to put too much water because I want this paint to be nice and opaque as well. Even though I will see right through it anyways, but still. Okay, there we go. So, got that done. Now I have to find the right paintbrush, which shouldn't be too difficult. Which shouldn't be too difficult, I said. So why isn't there a brush just jumping at me, saying, here I am, ready or not. Okay, that's the way you're going to be. Well, maybe I'll use this baby here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Ah, here they are. Here they are. They jumped out all ready to be used. I was wondering, I was kind of surprised. I guess I had these pulled out last Friday and forgot about them. So I guess I'll use this one. Why not? I thought I had better brushes than the one that I had picked initially. Okay, so let me just squeeze out the extra water. There we go. And so I guess I'm pretty much all set. I'm going to just bring camera number 1 a little bit closer here. There we go. And I am going to start in this upper left-hand area right up here. So I might as well just get the camera ready. There we go. So, I'm not sure how much of these are going to show once I do all my leaves, but let's go back to it. So let's go to camera number 1 and let's start putting down these little planets here. Have them all different sizes. We want them to look like they're just randomly put here, which obviously they are not. There we go. There we go there. really big one right down here. Let me turn this in. And actually, why don't I just do a major zoom on that? Like that when I edit my little movie here, my little recap of what we did today. I will have a nice little zoom for my editing. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I'll come back up here. We'll work our way to the right-hand side. Oops. There we go. Okay, leave that like that. All right. Another nice fat one right in here. There we go. Let's bring this baby down. There we go. All right, so we can go down. And for that, I am just very quickly going to grab my chair. There we go. And let's come over here, see what this does for us. I don't want to get too close to the plant because there's going to be an outline to our plants as well. So and I guess I can bring this baby down like that for the last few. Okay, leave some room for the $1 million signature. Why don't I put the little one right here as well? tiny one right in here. Okay, oops, fill that in, there we go. So I gotta pull the camera back for these last few little bubbles. There we go. I'll zoom in just a little bit like that. There we go. Just like that. Oops. Just make it a little bigger when you screw up. Then we make the next one kind of tiny. There we go. How about one right on the edge here? Just like that. A little one right in here. And maybe one last one down in here. What should I do? Right here? Right on the edge. How's that look? Okay, very good. Wow. It does change the whole background, doesn't it? Just by adding those. And then when we put the colors to it, it'll be even more. And then, what? Add some plants? I don't know. We'll see. This is like a puzzle, right? You just put it together every day and kind of figure out how it's going to work out. So we'll let this dry. Tomorrow we'll put our first coat. Again, we're going to have to put 2 coats on top of the white, depending on what color we use. But basically all the colors always needs 2 coats. So we'll be putting 2 coats of that, then the detail to these little planets. So that's going to be like 3 days of very short, what was this? 23-minute streams. So kind of a drag to waste 3 days in a row like that. But I say that every time, but every one of my paintings always goes through that same motion. So anyways, that is the way the whole thing goes. So once again, my friends, I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful, pleasant day. And I hope as well that you will join me tomorrow as we continue on this painting. So I'm going to leave you like I always do with 2 things. I'm going to leave you with my schedule and by saying, ciao mes amis.